In the world of survival horror video games, few titles have reached the level of notoriety and success of Resident Evil 4. When the game was remastered for the PlayStation 3, it strangely lacked one expected feature: a Platinum trophy. So, when the remake released in early 2023, trophy hunters were elated to learn that the game indeed contains a Platinum. But maybe we should be careful what we wish for here? Join me on the journey to obtain this satisfying, yet stressful, Resident Evil Platinum. I began my journey at the midnight release, a first for me, and I selected standard difficulty for my first playthrough. As we take control of Leon for the first time, let me explain this Platinum in a bit more detail. The Platinum could potentially be unlocked in as few as 3 playthroughs, but I'm not enough of a masochist or skilled enough for that matter, since it requires combining a lot of difficult playthroughs. So I settled on the 6 playthrough scheme. Playthrough number 1 involves enjoying and learning the game, finishing all of the miscellaneous trophies, S-ranking all of the shooting galleries, finishing all of the merchant requests, and finding all of the collectibles. Quite a bit to do. During the first village fight, I learned about the stealth mechanic and get introduced to the sometimes surprisingly challenging combat, but I ultimately made it through. Okay. We get our first merchant quest, face an executioner-looking guy for the first time, and at long last, we finish Chapter 1, meeting Spanish sexy man Luis along the way. Which wouldn't surprise me.
That hurts, no? Seemed like you really wanted to talk.
Now, during Chapter 1, I did destroy my first Clockwork Castellan, but unfortunately YouTube decided that my stream wasn't worth showing on the platform and just randomly cut it out for a few minutes, so I didn't catch the first trophy unlocking. Thanks YouTube, I appreciate it so much. Fun fact, it took me all the way until Chapter 2 to realize that you can actually parry enemies' melee attacks, but at least it earned me a trophy. Parrying. The prompt appears in the bottom right corner of the screen. Okay. Okay. That is definitely going to be helpful. Soon, a mysterious stranger appears beyond a gate, and when we finally speak with him, we earn another trophy for finishing the first request. Welcome!
Nice work.
Nice one, stranger. I think that was supposed to sound Australian, but it didn't, because I can't do that accent. During this first merchant encounter, I purchased my first weapon upgrade for a trophy. Excellent. The rest of Chapter 2 is fairly straightforward with some puzzles, and doesn't really present us with any new trophies to unlock. By the way, I died a lot on this playthrough. During my second stream, I earned my first true miscellaneous trophy for killing 3 enemies, in this case crows, with 1 flash grenade. I wonder if this still works. Oh, we got a trophy! Shortly after, I encountered my first shooting range and earned an easy trophy. Okay, we completed one. An A rank, that's not bad. It's not bad. I managed to S rank the first 3 shooting ranges, and let me just say, the music here is a certified banger. Just take a listen here. We got it. That was difficult, but I got it. Alright. Well, that was harder than I expected it to be. My next trophy came like an hour later when I defeated my first true boss, the Del Lago. It would be kind of cool if they had a health bar for the bosses. I know that's not ever going to be a thing that's going to happen in a Resident Evil game, and I'm fine with it not. Hey, we did it! First try, no damage Del Lago. That is shocking to me because this is a fight that I have struggled with many times. Turns out the Red 9, my personal favorite handgun, is a freebie in this game. Looks like there's something else here. Oh, there is. What? You get the red 9 for free? Oh, you don't know how happy that makes me. That has always been my favorite handgun. There's also a chicken island taken directly from the Resident Evil 5 boat mission here. This is totally like that Resident Evil 5 mission. Ooh, chickens. Chicken eggs. Chapter 4 doesn't involve much more until the El Gigante fight. Doggo still shows up. Aww, there he is. It's the puppy. This puzzle returns, and we meet everyone's favorite Serostitute.
Listen. Easy with that.
Early in Chapter 5, we rescue Ashley from being carried away for an easy trophy. There we go. Trophy. Chapter 5 concludes with the infamous cabin battle. How? How? Despite a couple of deaths, it definitely could have been worse, and I got past it on only my third try. Maybe I just have to kill the other big guy? Okay, I have no idea where they just exited from. Or how that happened. Now we head into Chapter 6. Side note, I don't really have any issues with Ada's voice actress. It's fine. Let's focus on more important things in the world right now than this. Leon declares that he's a one-woman kind of guy. Hope Hunnigan and Ada didn't both hear that. There's still some solid one-liners. Let's be honest here, there's still plenty of solid one-liners. Ashley is really annoying in this section, and then we go to fight the big cheese. Can I even... Oh! Okay! I wasn't expecting that! I struggled here for a little while. Come on. But I did eventually consume a delicious grilled cheese sandwich. Side note, do y'all prefer grilled cheese with cheddar or American cheese? Yeah, when it gives you the dodge feature, it's not a problem, but it just never does it. Okay, he's dead. I also got the trophy for finding every treasure in the village. Hey, there's a trophy for... Well, I didn't mean to do that, but it's the one for finishing every treasure in the village. Next up, in Chapter 7, the infamous catapult section. Whoa, okay. Yep, that's the cannon. But we do get a trophy for killing an enemy with the cannon. You know what? Oh, it didn't work. Wait.
Firing again.
How did you live through that? How the heck did you live through that? Also, merchant requests are still ongoing. Where is Salazar's goofy hat? I miss it. What the hell? He doesn't look anything like his old version. Oh, it's almost more demented. Shortly after, we were introduced to the Garrador, even more terrifying than in the original version. However, they're actually somewhat easier to kill this time since you can actually stealth attack them with your knife. And this grants us a trophy. There we go. Okay, it's 5. 5's a lot. My happiness is very short-lived upon discovering what lies at the end of Chapter 7. Oh, dear Jesus. The worst room in the game. I did get through on my 4th try, but this area was just as painful as it was in the original version. I knew that was going to happen, actually. I knew that was going to happen from trying to charge in. That's my fault. I should have been better about charging in. Or at least it feels like every other enemy. I mean, if every other enemy wasn't a Plagueis head, it wouldn't be as bad. Ashley actually behaved surprisingly well in her portion. Ashley. We had to talk about this. You are not allowed to be... That would have killed her if we were on the original version. The game now also includes domestic abuse. What the hell? Chapter 8 provides no trophies. Moving on. It's more of a puzzle, but it's done reasonably well. The hedge maze is back and more terrifying than ever. Ah! Crap! My knife's broken. I also finished another round of the shooting galleries here. Alright, I'm getting closer. Oh! I got it. Never mind. This puzzle is entirely random. The night room is worse than ever. If I could stop missing... And I'd like to point something out here. If you bought the deluxe edition of the game, you can get additional treasures marked on your map. This includes an extra elegant crown, which can be turned into the most valuable item in the game, which I then sold for a trophy. Sell the statue. So that is the most valuable way you can get that treasure. Yep, there's a trophy. Soon, I complete the improved and expanded Ashley Alone section. Oh, there's one more. Oh, there's one more. Oh, good. And Chapter 9 is cleared. Puzzles, at least. We're not near the end of the game. There's a lot more left in the game. We get a brand new gun on Chapter 10, but we do have a rifle. And the Novistador room is back. Oh, shit! Well, okay. They're not as hilarious as I thought. And so is the double Garrador room. But I can do that. Which again is amazing. I also bought a Magnum since there aren't any freebies this time around. And now it's time for a boss fight against the right hand. It's fairly similar to the original game, just with cryo pipes instead of tanks for some reason. And completing this fight will yield us another trophy. So you can use them as many times as you want. Oh! That was all I needed. In Chapter 11, I cleared the 3rd round of shooting galleries. That better be enough. There we go. Lewis joins us for the chapter, and we arrive at the minecart segment. Unfortunately, we have to clear both without taking damage. Much easier said than done. Okay, this one's gonna be hard. But I got it after a few tries. Thanks for that. Hey, we did it! We got the trophy! Hell yes! Side note, if you're struggling with this part, I would recommend equipping the gas mask because it makes you basically auto-lock onto enemies, and doing this on assisted difficulty because it'll make it much easier. Just before the end of the chapter, I obtained an exclusive weapon upgrade using the ticket purchased with Spinels, the reward for finishing merchant side quests. That is such an expensive upgrade that I'm going to use my exclusive upgrade ticket.
We've given this one all we have to give.
The Krauser fight will come back to bite us in future playthroughs, but for now it's nothing too bad. It's knife only. It's knife only. During Chapter 12, we get to vandalize a painting of Salazar with an egg. I'd like for one of them to drop another one, because I'd like to be able to bring one with me for healing. Also, I failed multiple times to get up the clock tower without anyone jumping on the elevator, deciding to save this trophy for a later playthrough. Ah, one got on. Dang it.
The lift.
I actually almost did it. What I did get was a trophy for finding every single treasure in the castle. Definitely would be an easy place to die at if you weren't... Oh! There's our last treasure in the castle. Cool. And another trophy for throwing a grenade into Salazar's mouth during the boss fight. Oh, perfect! Yeah! Oh, he ate me! Oh, he just... Oh, God! He just ate me! You also get a trophy for simply finishing the fight. Oh! That was it. So the knifing the thing doesn't matter. The island is just as chaotic as it used to be. Uh-oh! RPG boys! I somehow forgot about this part. Expanded map treasure in this area, so we want... Oh, I forgot about him! I totally forgot about him. They brought him back. We meet a new enemy. Side note, I was not able to find a plush of it despite extensively looking online.
What are you?
And we get a trophy for destroying 2 parasites with 1 sniper bullet. Yeah, this guy seems to have 2 in him. There we go! So I think it's just random. During the final shooting galleries, I got the trophy for destroying 5 targets with a single bullet. There's a trophy. And I finished the remaining S ranks for a shiny gold trophy. How did I hit the 1 target I didn't want to just... Okay, I got it. Never mind, it's only 18,000. I thought it was higher. Thought it was like closer to 20. Ashley gets captured again, in theory, and we begin the second Krauser fight. Melee still works fairly well against normal Krauser, so you just have to evade him, and then stab him. And then kick him. Then the real game begins, and it's not so easy. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, I missed. I hit the wrong button. Whoops. Wrong button. But his eventual defeat yields another trophy. Oh! Okay! SMG is still good. Mike makes his glorious return. There it is! The helicopter is a thing! Hell yes! It's just as short-lived as before. That's not what happened! No! That is not what happened in the original. He got shot by an RPG in the original, didn't he? Am I wrong on that? But we do complete the final merchant request for another trophy.
Well, look at you.
There we go! Jack of all trades! And soon after, Chapter 15 is cleared. And that's how Leon died. I found the last treasure in the game for another trophy. A gold ingot. Oh! There it is! I purchased a rocket launcher, and we begin the final boss with a failure. Oops. I missed. Twice, for that matter. If I die here, I won't be surprised because I feel like I'm missing something because that doesn't look like it's doing anything. But I eventually feel success. And done! Yeah! We did it! Final boss defeated. It's not the end of the game, of course. During the escape, I destroyed the final Clockwork Castellan. Quite heavily. We want to do that. I then went and purchased the Primal Knife and fully upgraded it for use in future playthroughs.
That's about all I can do for this weapon. It doesn't get any.
Okay. So now I have a maxed out Primal Knife. It's now infinite. Completing the final escape without taking damage on the jet ski yields one last miscellaneous trophy. Okay. That was awful. That was an awful trophy that should not have been in the game. And I also got the trophy for finishing the game on standard, making 29 out of 40 trophies already earned. Oh, not really. A B. That's not bad for a very first ever playthrough. It's time for our second playthrough. This time, the goal is to finish the game using only handguns and knives without talking to the merchant a single time. This playthrough can be done on Assisted New Game Plus. It's not too bad if you fully upgrade your handgun of choice and the primal knife during your first playthrough. Other weapons such as harpoons during the Del Lago fight are allowed, which is nice. I'm also trying to collect treasure so that I can sell them at the start of playthrough 3. I actually cleared the cabin on my first attempt, even though he kind of deserved it. The double chainsaws weren't too bad. The cannon is allowed. Hell, I finished the water room in one attempt. That's it for Chapter 7. By the end of stream number 8, I had completed half the game under these conditions. The Novisador room was pretty draining on my health. It's going to eat my head! The Double Gyrodor room is terrifying, but not overly deadly. Is that one already dead? Vertigo is 100% killable if you have enough supplies. If it's still 4 minutes, he's gonna be hard to dodge for the amount of time. Oh!
Finally, some peace and quiet.
And we come to the Clock Tower segment. Now, I honestly don't think you can do this trophy handgun only, at least not with the Red 9. It might be possible with the Blacktail, but honestly, I don't know, and I'm not really sure I want to spend the time to find out. Oh, come on! Now that's not my fault. By the time I reached the island, I realized that I was starting to run kind of low on healing items, which was definitely concerning. This problem becomes more noticeable when you have to fight regenerators using just a pistol, though I do eventually clear Chapter 13. Alright. The Krauser fight was not a good time. Oh, that didn't work at all. That was bad. I died numerous times and burned a lot of my remaining healing items. You acted surprised earlier. Wrong button. My bad. Wrong button. But I did eventually get through. Buttons don't work. The buttons don't work. The buttons don't work. Just go down already. Thank you. Good God, that was awful. Going into the final battle, I only had about 4 full heals left and 67 rounds of handgun ammo. Not a great spot to be in. And yet, it actually wasn't as hard as I expected. Okay, yeah, don't use the knife. Probably not a good idea. Okay, dodge that. He doesn't throw the skill beams at you this time. What the? Okay, I'm pretty sure he just took damage out of nowhere that time. And with that, 2 more trophies are completed.
Excellent job.
Alright, Minimalist. And Silent Stranger. The goal for playthrough number 3 is to complete a New Game Plus run on Professional difficulty using the Infinite Rocket Launcher. We have to finish the game in under 7 hours for an A rank in order to unlock several critical items. For the most part, this run is pretty easy due to how overpowered the Infinite Launcher is. However, the Del Lago fight can be problematic. He's definitely a little bit harder to beat in this. Oh, crap. Oh, we get to a new death scene, though. What's our new death scene? He just... Good lord, Leon stood no chance. Additionally, there is no autosave in this mode, so if you die, you go back to your last manual save point. Honestly, I think that this fight is kind of broken on Professional, but maybe that was just me. But after a full day of fails, I came back refreshed the next day and cleared the battle in just a couple more tries. Oh, that was horrible. That was easily gonna be the worst part of the game. One other minor issue is that Ashley doesn't yet have the knight armor, so she does face the red rocket a few times. Okay, how does that one kill Ashley? And the other one doesn't? But on this run, the Bella sisters were pretty easy. That's all sorority girls, in my opinion, or most of them. The big cheese was rapidly grilled, just like it was in the original. The maze was a bit more dangerous than expected. Uh-oh. That was bad. The Novistador room somehow only took one try. Yeah, we should be able to get to the island tonight. Oh, come on. Oh, do they follow you? Oh, they do. Sort of. Not today. Vertigo takes 2 shots to kill now instead of 1. Meet Vertigo! Just give him a... Oh. That's not a one-shot. And Dos Gigantes isn't much of a problem either. You're not supposed to kill the naked one. You're supposed to kill the naked one first. Next up is the minecart section, and you have to get through both parts without dying due to the lack of checkpoints. Honestly, this area can f off. I don't know if all of them can even hit you, though. Oh, apparently they can. You have no chance of blocking that attack. You have absolutely no chance of blocking that attack. At least I got past Krauser in just 1 try. I did fine, Krauser. I did fine. During Chapter 12, I knocked out my last chapter-specific trophy in just 1 try. It was pretty easy using the rocket launcher. And we got it! Hell yeah! Alright, that pain-in-the-ass trophy is done. I'm not going to bore you guys with any more of this run since there really isn't anything difficult left since we have the infinite launcher. So, here were my end of playthrough stats and the trophies unlocking. S rank, yes. 8-hour trophies, hardcore motor hire, professional mode done. 8, that was good. That was a pretty decent run overall. So now, we still have the 3 most difficult trophies. Completing the game on Standard with an S+, completing the game on Hardcore with an S+, and obtaining all the weapons. For Standard S+, you have to complete a new game on Standard in under 5 hours. For Hardcore S+, you have to complete a new game on Hardcore difficulty in under 5.5 hours. Finally, for Weapon Fanatic, the last weapon we need is the hand cannon, which is unlocked by completing a new game professional playthrough without using any bonus weapons. This is not going to be an easy task. Or will it? You see, around the time I finished my first professional playthrough, Capcom added in a free update for the Mercenaries mode. The Mercenaries is a survival mode where you try to kill enemies in rapid succession and survive until the time runs out. If you can get a high enough score, you'll get an S rank or potentially even better. And if you manage to get at least an S rank on each of the 3 maps with any one character, you will unlock the hand cannon. Finish a brutally hard new game professional playthrough, or get an S rank on each Mercenaries map in under an hour. Take a guess as to which one I did. Just do that for safety. Almost got it. Alright, that was a good run. I will take that. Still only an S. God, what do you have to do to get an S plus or an S plus plus? And the hand cannon has unlocked. So that is a million times easier than having to beat the game on professional. So the next goal is the standard S plus run. Putting the hand cannon and Chicago typewriter in my inventory pops the Weapon Fanatic trophy. And the hand... Oh, there it is. There's a Gun Fanatic trophy. Now, as it turns out, Capcom actually made another change at this point in time that lowered the Platinum's difficulty again. You see, on a pre-update S Plus run, the strategy was to complete all merchant requests in the village to get enough spinels to buy the exclusive upgrade for the Chicago typewriter. But now, anyone willing to shell out $2.99 can purchase an exclusive upgrade ticket valid on every single save file. This means that you can purchase the exclusive upgrade for the hand cannon or Chicago typewriter, both of which grant infinite ammo, immediately upon speaking to the first merchant in Chapter 2, Or if you want to spend $8, you can buy 3 upgrade tickets and fully upgrade both weapons. Could I have done this platinum the original way? Yes, I believe I could have. Am I going to make things unnecessarily difficult on myself? Probably not, unless it's a Fallout game. Call me a pussy all you want, the developers gave us this option, and I'm going to take advantage of it. Now, I didn't end up streaming the standard S Plus run since I already have to complete a more difficult hardcore S Plus run, but here are my stats at the end of the run as well as the trophy unlocking.
You really are the best.
Hardcore S Plus is pretty much more of the same. Thankfully at this point we actually have Ashley's Knight armor, which makes her invulnerable to all damage, and it also makes it so she can't be picked up by enemies. Don't get me wrong, I did still have a few deaths and made some mistakes. Oh, that's freaking bull. But for the most part, there aren't any major challenges. Okay, I lied there, the double Gyarados room was actually a big pain in the ass. Seriously? Wow, okay. Okay then, game. I guess parrying isn't going to work anymore here. I do recommend using a rocket launcher on Salazar because his fight can be pretty challenging without it. Okay, that was pretty funny though. It's also highly recommended to use a rocket in the final battle against Sadler. Okay. I actually managed to die during the escape here. What? Dang. Okay. And then this happened. Hardcore, 5 hours. S Plus. S Plus rank investigator. So all I have left to do is to complete a playthrough without healing, which will be done on Assisted New Game Plus. And we're going to pick Assisted here. I finally pulled off the first village fight skip. Yes! I actually hit it! For this final run, you will want to equip the chicken hat as it reduces the damage that you take, and save as much health for the Chapter 11 Krauser fight as you can because it's the toughest part of the run. But since you're on New Game Plus, you can pretty much brute force your way through everything with the Infinite Launcher. Taking damage during the Del Lago fight is fine because it's the boat being hit, not Leon. The Novisador room is virtually impossible to get through without taking damage. I somehow managed to get hit by the Vertigo, which is embarrassing. I whip my tail back and forth. I whip my tail back and forth. The minecarts work the same as the Del Lago fight in terms of damage. And now we get to the first Krauser fight. The fight itself isn't really all that difficult, it's just trying to get through without taking a whole lot of damage. Eventually, I ended up settling for a run where I had a little over half health left. Okay, I'm gonna take that. I think that's a decent enough run. I think we'll be okay. And from there, the rest is history. Just blast them with the rocket launcher a few times. Ouch. That was douchey. Run, 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 run. We're almost out. We're almost out. The platinum is almost ours. That's it. Did I say before the jet ski? I didn't, because honestly, it's such a short section, it didn't matter. Alright, assisted. Sub 3 hours. You only get an S, by the way, because S Plus is only new game. Frugalist. And cuz boredom kills me. Guys, that's it. That's the Platinum Trophy. That is the Platinum Trophy. Overall, Resident Evil 4 Remake was a lot of fun. I know that there were definitely some times where I complained and swore a lot, but I do want to apologize for that. It wasn't really as much due to the game itself as it was real-life stress from work manifesting itself into my gaming and streaming. But this was an excellent remake for the most part. I'm not a fan of the knife durability, and it was weird having several sections such as the U3 boss fight removed. That being said, this game is 100% worth playing and platinuming, especially with the changes that Capcom has made that makes the platinum a lot easier, though I will be curious to see what any future DLC brings in terms of new trophies. Thank y'all for watching. Please like, favorite, share, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell if you haven't already, and I'll see y'all back here for another video real soon.